It's Saturday, May 28th. I actually forgot about this whole vlog thing, and so I just like put it off. But you know, I was talking to a friend and I just got really lightheaded and dizzy, and I thought, you know, I'm probably not getting enough oxygen in this room, so I might as well take a step outside. So I'm taking quite a few steps and going that away, which, I don't know, I'm thinking I'll just go to like the drugstore down the street, and man, there were not many cars, so I thought it'd be safe to film, but now it seems to be like rush hour or something on a Saturday. But so yeah, there was a lot of rain recently, and actually it's starting to sprinkle again. I just stepped out because there was a brief reprieve in the rain, so I thought it'd be safe, but I guess not. So I might end up turning back. However, might as well just get a word in with you anyway. But yeah, so anyway, been making stuff. This one is going to a really good friend. I was bored, so I thought I'd make it. She thinks it's awesome. And this next one is going to H to the Husky. Wait, how does he say it? H to the Husky? Yes. So, yeah, I mean, I was scrolling online and I just found this pattern, and I was like, you know who I bet would really like that? And I just thought of him first thing, because I just watch a lot of esports on YouTube, and that's pretty much what I do when I get off work. I just like slump down and I just watch that stuff, and I bead, because that's apparently my hobby now. So I do that, and I was doing that. I thought, you know, that would be cool. And he just posted his P.O. box, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to do that, because I think that'd be awesome. So that's what I'm going to end up doing here soon. I gotta send these both different directions. But yeah, so that's what I've been up to. Work, been going really rough. I actually just signed up for the health insurance because I came up to my anniversary, which opens you up for health insurance. So I did that, and that's going to be a lot out of my paycheck every month. So I'm not really happy about that. But I will get to see a doctor again, so yay. Yeah, I was going to set up my 401k too, but that one got confusing on me, so I just, you know, to nuts with that. Anyway, they were scheduling me, you know, for really heavy hours. This week is kind of a light week, which is basically what normal part-timers get. And then the week after this is like a full-time week, and that's kind of lame. But then the week after that is like scroungy hours, like barely even 20. And I'm like, you know, with all the bills I have, I'm barely going to rake in like 26 bucks that week. So I better start saving now. A lot of trees out this time of year, you know, that's a good thing. I like trees. I like when they're green. I like when they're like pink and purple and orange. It's like a really awesome time of the year. Well, that's actually two times, because I don't think they're pink in the autumn. I think they're only orange in the autumn and red. And they're like only pink in the spring. But that's cool. I like both times of the year. What else? I just saw a trailer for the new StarCraft. It looks awesome. I mean, I'm not even sure what it is. I haven't been following that because I've been like so busy with work. But I'm hoping it's like the Zerg campaign. but it doesn't hint at that at all. I mean, it's just got Raynor and Nova and like a glimpse of Kerrigan. But yeah, so I'm stoked about that. I haven't been playing StarCraft 2. I just tend to just spectate because I can't afford the game. I mean, I wasn't really good at Brood War, so I don't try. You know, my brother has the game, and he doesn't try. I mean, he just played through the campaign, and he said it was really good. I still don't know what happens through the campaign. I haven't gone online for spoilers yet. What else? Oh, my birthday just passed, apparently. It's like, all of a sudden I woke up one day and, you know, my best friend's all like, happy birthday. I was like, really? And yeah, it turned out it was true. So I was like, yay! And I got shoes, and that's about it. I got a card from one of my grandmothers. I should really send her like a thank you letter for that. But yeah, that's about it. So I ended up like buying the rest of my presents for myself. I bought, well, yeah. What did I buy? Okay, so, okay, I can't remember what I bought, but I totally just bought like a couple things. One of them is like this really big plushie, and I'm super stoked with that because I have a huge bed, and I usually have to like throw junk in it so it doesn't feel quite as huge. So that'll be awesome. The Game Boy camera thing, I haven't been taking many pictures. I mean, I just take random pictures. They're not like really artsy pictures. Just things I think that are important to me at the time. I figure I'm just going to like print them all out and then like paste them in a book. I think I said that already, but yeah, so I got this little notebook, and I'm just going to like use cellophane tape to like tape them in there and just like write a note on each picture. That dude's got a dog hanging out the window. That's so awesome. But yeah, so I'm going to do that, and I don't know, see where that gets me. And then I'm going to stash the book, or I'm going to just do something and look at it later and find out what I was... There's a pile of dog food. I'm so distracted today. And just like see where that gets me. I mean, I'm interested on what kind of pictures I take, especially with like what I take them with. Because I use the DSi camera just to like upload things to Facebook. I mean, I don't really take pictures. I mean, I haven't had time to go to a convention quite yet, so I didn't have time to like whip out my DSi to take pictures then. But, you know, I mean, yeah, I mean, I take convention pictures with my camera. It's like a little Nikon thing. And then I take things I want to upload to Facebook now with my DSi. And then I guess I take like cool random stuff with my Game Boy. And that's interesting to think about. I wonder what methodology I use to like differentiate what camera I need to use. That's something I had to think about. So anyway, not a whole lot of viewers yet. I didn't expect any viewers. I'm pretty glad it's private now. I mean, my dad watches this. I have a few friends that watch this. And, you know, it's private. That's cool. I get to say whatever I want and have no repercussions until, like 50 other people start viewing this and start, like, commenting massively. I mean, I had a video on this channel before, and it's just, like, it got, like maybe 100 views, like, really quickly, because it was something I filmed in class, and people were all like, you're doing it wrong. I mean, you know, this is, you know, karate. It's like, you're doing it wrong. You need to do this. This is a wussy martial art. You know, those are girl push-ups. Do real push-ups. And then, you know, I go to their channel because they say they have real push-ups, and they're just like, you know, doing half push-ups. I was like, you know, you're not getting the full muscle workout there. So I wonder how he you know, decided his were real and ours were fake, which is interesting. I mean, that's something that I used to get really peeved about online. It's like when you go to like a martial arts forum, or man, it's really windy. Okay, windy, windy, windy. Stop that wind. But yeah, so anyway, if you go to like a martial arts forum or like a bodybuilding forum or any really athletic forum, people are just going to be all like, blah, 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 blah. This is better than that. Or you suck. Especially with martial arts, because there's this whole idea that martial arts are unequal, and they are, but they were never meant to be. See, when MMA stuff started getting hugely popular, you know, everyone just flocked to it and was like, oh, this is real fighting, you know, because in the first UFC, you know, they had like a bunch of martial artists, and they thought it was like your average tournament, and they went in, they got, you know, punched in the face, smashed in the balls, and their arms broken, and they didn't have fun. But, you know, it was like, that really happens. And actually, you know, this whole MMA stuff is kind of like what shoot boxing used to be. I mean, I've done that a few times. It's a little painful, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Ooh, garage sale. Saturday. That's today. I don't know if I'm gonna show up to that. But anyway, so they have this idea that martial arts are lame, and the only true martial art is when all martial arts are mixed. And they have that idea about MMA, which is kind of false, because it's really like punch, punch, you know, cuddle. And that's how I usually describe it. Because it's like, usually you have like a jiu-jitsu guy who crosses with like some striking martial art, like karate or boxing, and they throw like 1-2 hits and then they go for a takedown, and that's pretty lame. I mean, sure, it ends a fight. Most fights usually end on the ground, but if you, you know, get a good strike in before it gets to that, then you don't have to do that. And I was like really crappy on the ground, so I worked really hard on my strikes and my, you know, takedown evasions, so I don't have to worry about that too much. But I still train on the ground. I mean, all karate practitioners really need to train in judo and work on their groundwork, because, you know, karate is good, but I mean, it is a specialized martial art, and specialized martial arts are good for concepts. I mean, they don't seriously think they're, you know, supposed to be alone. Like judo. Take judo. I mean, I know judo is a sport. It was derived from an older martial art. Like judo and jiu-jitsu were derived from an older martial art. And it's just like, they look at it and they're like, oh, judo's so lame, you're not even allowed to punch people. And I was like, that's because you're learning specific concepts. I mean, take this. You know, you punch people. Yeah, you can do that so many ways. So you learn how to do that really well. And then in judo, you throw people. You do that so many ways. And like, you have to go to a specific class to like know how to do all those specific ways. I mean, it's not like punching. Well, yeah, it is like punching, but, you know, it's like, there's a science to it. So you go to, like, that specific class, like, you go to your history class and you go to your English class. So you go to your English class so you learn how to read, write, and, you know, comprehend. You go to your science class so you can, like, you know, learn science. And, like, you know, judo is like science and karate is like English. And you need those throughout your life. And you interchange them, usually. You know, I mean, you write term papers for science, right? So it's like that, and that's how it's meant to be. It's interesting like that. But yeah, I actually got to my destination and I passed it. I mean, I got really long-winded there. But yeah, I mean, that probably doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I'm going to watch this over and be all like, what am I talking about? But yeah, that's just what occurred to me right now. I don't know. This this went really weird. This is a weird vlog. So yeah, it's probably gonna have like a crap load of tags. But yeah, I'm gonna stop it here. So, you know, bye.